our land back into our father's time and our grandfather's time. So it's worth fighting for, I think. I think if you look around here, things that money cannot buy, and it's a way of life. You know? And maybe it's the philosophy of enough. If you know when you have enough, I think you're very lucky.
As it is, it's coming ashore, as you can see, just behind us here. Now, it's coming from the well to shore here at around 345 bar. That's the pressure of the gas coming on a 20-inch pipe. And they intend, without planning permission, they intend to build a reduction valve just down here in front of where as we speak. And they have applied to have this exempt from planning. Now, it must be very dangerous if they want to exempt this particular part of the project from the planning process. And they intend to reduce the pressure of that gas to 144 bar to go from that valve right through the 6 miles or so to the gas terminal. Now, we're expected to live beside this and be comfortable with this, I believe, for the next 40 or 50 years. A project as this valve has never been tested, we believe. It's a model of a smaller valve that this has never been done before. And they cannot prove to us that this is safe or that it is good. And so we're very uncomfortable with this.
Now they're proposing to the water from the outfall from the terminal, or from the refinery. It's not a terminal, they're calling it a terminal, it's a refinery. That they clean this water on site. In that situation, they'll have to go back to EPA, but I suppose, yeah, like the last EPA oral hearing, they'll get permission anyways, because we're in a dictatorship at present. Shell is running the country as far as we're concerned. They're certainly running this part of it.
Fishing in Broadhaven, we have a licence to fish. That licence was granted to me and all the fishermen by the minister. That covers us to fish in Broadhaven. Now, Shell said they have a licence to lay a pipe in Broadhaven. Our pots are on the seabed. They offered fishermen money. We didn't accept the money to move the pots because it's our constitutional right to have the pots there. So now, at this moment in time, they're saying they're going to move the pots on me, so I have to stay there with the pots. When there's any ships coming in, we have to keep a watch out all the time for the pots to make sure nobody moves them in us. Shell said they would move the pots. They sent me a threatening letter saying that if I wouldn't have them moved by 12 noon last Thursday, 21st of August, that they would get them moved for me. So I stood by the pots and for 3 days and 2 nights, and I had to get people to take my place to get a few hours sleep. The only way to be sorted now properly is in a court of law.
Oh, it has divided the community, but that's what they do. That's what Shell do when they get into an area. You see, it hasn't united the community. It has divided it big time. And I think they're pretty happy with that because they bought some souls here. And there are some souls they could not buy for any money.
Well, you see, it has split community, it has split the whole community, because those people who got a few bob, you see, think that they have to support Shell. Now they might have second thoughts on it, but they can't very well come out and say, well, I'm against this because Shell will tell them, or somebody representative will tell them, well, you got 10,000 or you got 5,000.
We see oil companies playing hardball. We see the national government being extremely soft and extremely pliable.
I mean, I can't see why they're bound to Shell. Bound to people that killed people, and they're ignoring us that never killed anyone. That's what I can't understand.
Eamon Ryan knows the facts. You see, the difference between Eamon Ryan and Dempsey, I believe there is a difference. Eamon Ryan knows exactly the history behind this. Because Eamon Ryan, there's a history of Eamon Ryan writing letters and him being informed from different people, sending him copies of their emails over a long period of what was going on here. So he's not stupid, he does know.
Lost me, con me, no Yeah, you're inside my safety zone. We have crab pots on the seabed. It's my property and it's going to be damaged by your actions here. So I'm asking you to give us a clear distance. Keep away from us, please. This is Sierra Golf India. You must stay clear and be outside this squeeze zone. Over. Could you please give me the lawful authority that you have to make me disappear, or?
Please immediately take action to stay well clear of solitaire. This is solitaire.
Yeah, this is John Michel, thank you for that. But my actions, I've been here all my life fishing pots, fishing crab pots. My crab pots are in the seabed. You're about to commit a criminal offence. You're about to commit a criminal offence. I am asking you to stop your actions.
You mentioned you only really knew about what you know about hunger strikes from 1981, or there is a tradition within Irish culture of hunger striking.
Yes, and I believe it goes back to Brehon times. No, I'm not well read on that either, but that it did exist in Brehon times when people lived in two communities, but the community had to stick together or it wouldn't survive. And if somebody felt they had been offended against by another member, then they went and went on hunger strike outside that person's abode, and then it was up to the other person to try to resolve it, or if the person died, then the other person was ostracised from that community.
So solitaire has been reported as leaving Irish territorial waters. Have you received any confirmation of this?
Not from the captain as requested, and certainly not from Shell. But in that said, one good thing to be said about satellites is